Welcome back, Flare community. Absolute pleasure to be live streaming for you today. Welcome, JK. Welcome, Blueberry Cryptographer. Nice to see you in the chat. We've had some recent news from the Flare Network official Twitter account. But before we jump into that, I'd like to cast your mind back to this tweet about the Flare Metaverse, stealth Metaverse. Something I'm very intrigued about. So, for those of you who don't know, um, it's very mysterious, as I say. Let's have a quick look at this video, and we'll go from there. So yeah, that's basically the Flare Metaverse. That's all the information we really have right now. As I say, very intriguing. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are on this, because to me, it it seems like some sort of virtual world, and I know it's going to be heavily NFT related, which is always good. And yeah, I think it's going to be somewhat of a like an open world where you can sort of buy property and maybe showcase your NFTs. Um, yes, JK, I do agree. Very much like Ready Player One. Um, Dual Citizen, pleasure to have you here. So yeah, let's jump into the recent news or the recent tweet. So yeah, 42 minutes ago, the Flare network said something truly exciting is coming to Flare, and they tag Crypto 888. And you may not remember, but he was also tweeting this out. Um, I'm going to be making my biggest announcement ever this week, and I am beyond excited. So there is definitely a connection between Crypto 888 and the metaverse, and it looks like we're going to have some more information coming this week. I mean, he posted this yesterday, so that suggests maybe by Sunday we're going to have a little bit more information on this. So I'm very excited. This is some of the pictures he's been posting recently, very similar to what we've seen by the Flare Network account here. So yeah, I mean the graphics look really good in my eyes, which is always good. But I think the concept is going to be something that's maybe very unique that we haven't really seen yet in the crypto world. Now, this Mr. 888, he's actually somewhat of a baller, somewhat of a whale. If you check out his NFT collection on OpenSea, he's got hundreds of NFTs, and these aren't cheap NFTs either. I mean, some of these are, yeah, 0.4 Ethereum, 2 Ethereum, 2.5. Yeah, he's got a lot of NFTs, so he's very well respected in the NFT community. But yeah, I think the NFT world in general, it really is going to blow up in the coming years. So that's what I have for you today. But I would like to open up the chat if anyone has any questions regarding the Flare Community NFT collection. Now, I did recently make this video explaining the collection. In fact, I'll quickly drop a link in the chat for you guys if anyone's yet to see it. And basically, this collection is going to be a set of 10 unique NFTs, and it's going to there's going to be varying mintages. So the first 10,000 NFT is going to have a mintage of 10. The 20,000 NFT is going to have a mintage of 20. 30,000 NFT is going to have a mintage of 30, right up to the way to 100,000 subscriber NFT, which will have a mintage of 100. Now, because of this, the pricing structure is going to reduce over time. Now, let me give you another reason for this. I'm actually going to be bringing airdrops to the NFT world. So, what this means is, as you can see here, we're almost at 30,000 subscribers. And if someone was to buy the 30,000 subscriber NFT, when we reach the point of 40,000 subscribers, I'm going to take a snapshot of all the people that hold the 30,000 subscriber NFT, and they're going to get the 40,000 subscriber NFT absolutely free. And that will be done by looking at the wallet addresses to see who is holding them at the time. Excuse me. So I'm very excited about this, and the thing is as well, if someone is able to collect all 10, I'm going to be giving a bonus NFT, which is basically going to be giving a portion of the passive income which I earn from Flare Network and the Flare Finance applications, and I'm going to be giving that back to the holders of the bonus NFT. So it's all very exciting, and yeah, as you can see down here, I'm actually really close to 30,000 subscribers, so I'm going to be releasing the first 3 NFTs. They look absolutely amazing, and you'll be able to see the very talented NFT Riddler's work. We sort of made a partnership together, and I sort of gave him my vision and gave him somewhat of a brief, and then he brought the brief and the specification into reality. And let me tell you, these are not going to disappoint. If you've seen any of his work before, you will know that they are top quality. So, yeah, I'm just wondering if any of you guys have any questions in regards to that. Ripple Boobs is not bothered. NFTs aren't for everyone, but NFTs in the real world applications, they're going to be much more than just collectibles. We have things like the Proppy ecosystem, which is, I think, just recently or very soon to be tokenizing the first houses. So that's going to sort of reduce the friction between buying houses and take off the middleman. So don't get me wrong, NFTs, the majority of them today are just artwork, but they're going to represent much more than that in the future. Jasmine, where do you purchase the NFTs? So there are very well-known marketplaces. I think there's Rarible and OpenSea. So this is my account here, but they're not on sale at the minute. But like I say, when we reach that 30,000 subscriber milestone, I'll definitely be releasing them. Maybe a few at a time, but Jasmine, so OpenSea and Rarible, they're just NFT marketplaces, but they both have the same marketplace. So they're looking on the Ethereum blockchain, and if you register for one, you're sort of registered for the other. It's just a different way to access the information. So yeah, I think this one is very interesting from Brian C. Royalty for Music. So you can represent NFT um, as a song or some music, and then people that hold the NFT and are using the NFT, could have to pay you a royalty or something. So it's it's very good, and I think the scope for NFTs is really going to grow as people get used to this technology. I mean, decentralized finance that's growing at an incredible rate, and yeah, it's got a very bright future ahead. James, when do we get our airdrop? So, uh, this is a question I get asked a lot on Twitter. So the launch of the Flare network is when the Flare Spark token will be created and thus released along with the wallets. So the expected launch date is between June and July, or maybe the end of June, start of July, with a leeway of about 2 weeks either side. So we're just going to have to wait and see, but I imagine it's going to be in about a month and a half. So yeah, be sure to look out for that. Yeah, so PC shared advantages and disadvantages of NFT on Ethereum blockchain and Binance Smart Chain. So yeah, the thing is with the Ethereum blockchain, it's the most popular smart contract platform in the world, right? And you have these two big players for the NFT marketplaces. You've got, like I said, Rarible, and you've got OpenSea as well. So if you have it on the Ethereum blockchain, you've got exposure to a lot of the market, and that's one good thing about Ethereum. And on the Binance Smart Chain, you have less exposure to people that want to buy, but it's a lot cheaper to mint and transfer and buy and sell NFTs. But the reason why I'm choosing to mint my NFTs on Ethereum is that both Ethereum and the Flare network both utilize the Ethereum virtual machine, which makes it very easy, as we've seen with Gala games, for NFTs to be brought over from one network to another. So, for those of you that don't know Gala Games, they're minting in game assets like swords and shields as NFTs, which you'll be able to trade with um, other users, other players of the game. So, that was something that really played a big factor in my decision of where I'm going to mint it. So, I'm going to mint them on Ethereum initially, but I plan to bring them over to the Flare network. Obviously, this is the Flare community YouTube channel, so I feel like it was only right, and I didn't want to wait until maybe 30 or 40,000 to start the collection. I'm I'm so excited to release this to you, and as I say, we're very close now, less than 200 away. So yeah, be sure to look out for that. Looks like Flare is going to make Ethereum irrelevant. Um, the thing is, Ethereum and Flare, they're not directly in competition. I see Flare able to do what Ethereum is doing, but it can do so much more as well, like the built-in Oracle, for example, and the rewards for holding Spark. But the thing is, with Ethereum, it's very well established, and it has a lot of partnerships, and there's a lot of people backing it. And if there's smart money backing it, they would they'll definitely try to make sure that it doesn't fail, if you know what I mean. So, but in the same side, there's a lot of people backing the Flare network. So, I guess we're going to have to wait and see how this one plays out. Right, guys. I think I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to go outside and get some fresh air. Um, Again, just 200 more subscribers. I think we're going to achieve this in the next day or two. So uh, stay tuned for the next couple of videos where I'll be releasing a couple of NFTs. So before I do go, how will your NFT winners be notified? Um, okay, so here's something else that I will just quickly talk about. So I'm predominantly going to be selling the NFTs, but I'm also going to be giving some away as well. So um, one thing that I'm going to do is every time I release an NFT, starting at the 30,000, so it's been the 30,000, the 40,000, the 50,000, 60, all the way up to 100. I'm going to do a random selector of my sponsors. And for those of you who have witnessed some of my live stream giveaways before, I have this, what I like to call the Flare Community Wheel of Appreciation. And it's basically just a board, a wheel with lots of different names on it, and I give it a spin, and whoever it lands on wins the prize. So that's going to be one method that I'm going to be doing to distribute NFTs, to give them away. I'm also going to be sort of highlighting members of the community who have really been like sharing the content and sort of who are very active, because it's important that I give back to the people that are helping the channel grow, because without you guys, I couldn't make this happen. So I do have an idea in mind who I want to give some of the first NFTs to, but I definitely won't be giving them all away. There will always be some available to buy, and as we go further up the scale, where there's a higher mintage, I'll be giving out a larger proportion of the NFT. So, for example, on the 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, I may be giving away 10%, and it'll be predominantly in live stream sessions like this. So one thing that I would say is that for any of you guys that are not on Twitter, I would highly recommend joining Twitter, because that is going to be a source of where I'm how I'm going to dictate who wins these random giveaways. Now, the YouTube policy makes it very hard for content creators like myself to give things away. They have some pretty strict policies. So, in order to sort of circumvent that, I like to do almost a competition on Twitter, and it will normally be maybe sharing it or retweeting a tweet, for example, and then I can use a website to randomly select some people. So yeah, that pretty much rounds it up. Sorry. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to get some fresh air while it's still fairly light outside. Again, thank you all for watching, taking the time out of your day to come and join the stream. Keep your eyes peeled for the upcoming videos on the first NFT. With that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.